Hi, I'm Mr. Frog. For a while now, I've been heavily interested in the Ultimate Iron Man game mode. With this in mind, I wanted to set myself a new challenge. Using standard UIM rules, I want to acquire one of the coolest pets in the game, the Amulet. But there's a catch. In addition to these rules, I will also not be allowed to leave the island of Zeah. This means I will have to obtain all of my gear, stats and supplies in the local areas. Can it be done? Welcome to Overzealous. So, welcome to another episode of Overzealous. I have been standing here for the last 2 minutes wondering why I'm not shooting this guy. I ran out of arrows. So, we are going to start this off by actually heading over to Shazian, and we're going to restock on a lot of a lot of steel arrows, because I want to train up quite a lot, and I'm going to be going over to Banshees fairly soon. We've been stacking up some nature runes. I've got these astral runes in the grubby chest, I need to get rid of them. We had a few grubby keys, and I've just been stacking up on the potions, really. But yeah, I want to stack up on the nature runes before I head over to Banshees, and I will be doing a lot of Banshees to get a whole stack of Ranars. We're currently at 302 Ranars. Not sure how many I'm actually going to go for. I think I'm just going to get 85 ranged before doing Shamans. I'm not entirely sure. There might be a few things that I want to do before going over to Shamans though. So I don't know if I'll be doing that in the next episode or even the episode after that. It might be postponed a little bit. It depends on how much I get done in the next week and the week after that. Anyway, we're going to head back over to Shazian. We're going to stock ourselves up on, I think, like another 10,000 steel arrows. That sounds pretty good to me. We've got plenty of money, so I'm not too worried. And yes, I died again, and that's why the inventory is completely messed up. But I did get to have my first death in Zeah, where I actually respawned in Kourend, which was interesting, because obviously I'm used to respawning in Lumbridge, and it's actually significantly quicker to get back to where I died when I respawn in Zeah. I actually had to run around the corner real quick, and I was back at the 4th dungeon. So, very easy. But we are now going to go in here. We've got Daryl over here. Let's get ourselves another 10,000 steel arrows. And that is going to be 83 ranged, and I think that is going to basically signify me moving on to Banshees. I'm going to finish off this kill here. We do have 189 nature runes, plenty of alks. We got ourselves quite a few Ranars from this as well. But we're going to head over to Banshees with our alks, and we're going to stack up as many Ranars as we can get for the next 2 range levels. So I've actually decided that in the terms of inventory space, I'm going to go ahead and use up this superset real quick. I'm going to head over to Sand Crabs and basically just AFK some melee training, just to push us a bit closer to 60 strength, as we will be needing that for the Dragon Warhammer once we actually obtain it. And that allows me to have an extra free inventory space while I'm doing Banshees later. So, we've been working on killing some Banshees for some time. We've stacked up ourselves some Ranars, but I did manage to get this lamp from a random event, and we are going to put this on to Slayer and get ourselves 26 Slayer, which unlocks absolutely nothing. We're currently at 84 ranged, 275k until 85, and I think that's where I'll stop trading ranged for now. But 275k should probably take me an entire day to get, considering it's only like 25k XP per hour. But anyway, let's get back to Banshees. Well, hey, look what we just got! Another totem top, which means we can now make ourselves another dark totem. We can go ahead and kill Skatizo whenever we like, and we know that we can actually do this now, given the last episode was me killing Skatizo twice. So once I've finished up with all of this, I will be heading back to Skatizo, and we're going to go and kill him once again. So I was actually just about to start streaming, and we just had a new member. So thank you, Coffee, for the membership. I'm not sure if you're going to watch the streams or not, so I thought I'd put this in the video just so you wouldn't miss out on it. Hopefully you do watch this series, because otherwise that's really awkward. But thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so we are 48 XP away from 85, and we should get it on this Banshee kill, which shouldn't take too long. XP, and there we go, that is 85 ranged completed. Now, I'm going to be finishing up with Banshees here. We did get ourselves another Dark Totem base, but I'm going to be dropping it because I can't be bothered to grind out the other 2 pieces to make another totem. I'm just going to be using this 1 totem to kill Skatizo. So I'm just going to drop this here. We'll finish off this Banshee. If this Banshee happens to drop another totem piece, I will stay for the last one, but if not, I'm completely leaving. And we're going to go and get ourselves a grubby key so we can get some food for Skatizo. But let's see, what do we get? A rune dagger. I can alch that. That is nice. And we are done here. So let's head over to the 4th dungeon. So, to get ourselves a grubby key, we're going to be killing the normal, the undead druids. Hopefully we might be able to get some more nature ins as well, which will really help, because when I do shamans, I'm going to need alks for a lot of the drops that they have. I'm definitely not going to have enough nature ins for the full grind, but I'm going to be doing it in batches anyway, because if I do the full grind I end up going on dry, it's going to make it really bad for content. So we are going to camp these for a little while, get ourselves a grubby key, get ourselves some food, maybe get two, who knows, and then we'll go ahead and kill Skatizo. Ouch, that was a 14. So, we just killed 120 undead druids and didn't get a grubby key, so we have actually decided to try and do Skatizo with just lobsters instead of proper food. I already had a range potion, so I'm not worried about that, and I can go ahead and make prayer potions with the ranarts I've got here, so everything else is pretty much covered. We're also going to do something else, something that I just realised that I can actually do now, and we're going to death pile, so that we don't have all this extra stuff in the inventory, and I can have a lot more food. So I'm going to head over to the centre of Korend after getting the lobsters, actually, because I just remembered I was going to catch them first, and then we will death pile in the centre of Korend so that we can actually go back and collect our stuff after killing Skatizo. Alright, so we filled up our inventory with lobsters. We burnt two. We were told that we couldn't, but, you know, Luke lies to us all the time. So what I'm actually going to go do now is probably get some more lobsters, actually. I'm not sure how many I need. I'm going to take 6 prayer potions, but I'm also going to be dropping a whole load of items as a death pile. So I think I actually need to fill up my inventory of lobsters. Or I could death pile right now and then go get more lobsters. I think that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we got our health lowered. We're at 6 health. We got wrecked by some hellhounds. We're going to get the guard over here to kill me, hopefully. Or I'll kill him, one or the other. Oh, this is good, actually. Get the gangsters to kill me. Perfect. Easy death. There we go. That was convenient. Okay, so we actually have a pile of all of our stuff on the floor, and this is quite scary considering it includes my tome, but it should stay there for a whole hour, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about it. I've never actually done death piles before like this, so it is very scary for me, but we are going to go and fish some more lobsters and get some prayer potions, and then we'll come back and grab the rest of the stuff we need and take on Skatizo. Okay, so we collected up the rest of the gear, just need to go over to the death pile and grab the rest of the stuff. We've got a brew in there and a super restore, and I also got 6 prayer potions and a whole lot of lobsters, so we should be fine. Let's get all this stuff and take on Skatizo. Alright, it's time to take on Skatizo for the 3rd time. Let's use this on here, and let's get this done. And there we go. Another Skatizo kill done. Easy as pie. We got runite bars from this drop and 2 clues. Neither of which will I be able to do, but we're going to pick up these arrows because excessively valuable to me. Alright, now it's time to head back and make sure I get all the stuff that's in the death pile because I don't want to lose all that stuff. And we got loads of food left. I actually only ate once, I think, during that kill. So I'm just going to use some of the rest of this up to get full health, and we're going to pick up the rest of our stuff. So I accidentally muted my mic for this clip, but I did a little bit of research, and the runite bar's actually out for 3,000 coins each, so I went ahead and just out all 20 of them for a lovely 60k. So you might have noticed that in my inventory I actually have 13 Irit seeds and 2 Ranar seeds, and I've basically just been saving these up from Banshees. I knew that I was going to get a lot of Irit seeds, and I figured it's probably just going to be really good for Herbal XP, seeing as it's so easy to get Eyes of Newt to use as the counterpart of the potion, basically. And I'm just going to be doing some farming in the meantime. I still need to get 60 strength so that I can actually wield a Dragon Warhammer when I eventually get it, and we are about to get 51 farming, actually. I don't think we'll get it here because I think this is going to run out before I get chance, which is unfortunate. But oh no, there we go, 51 farming. Okay, I wasn't expecting to get it right there, and I just completely cleared the level off the screen. But anyway, 51 farming. I don't know if that unlocks anything. I don't think it does. As I was saying, anyway, I still need to get 60 strength for the Dragon Warhammer, and I do want to train some attack levels beforehand as well. So there's a few things I want to be doing before I go to Shamans anyway, and there are a few skills that I want to train before I go up there, because it's going to make it easier to sustain. But for the time being, I'm pretty much just going to go and train melee, I think, get 60 strength, and I'll decide where I'm going from there. Okay, so I've decided that to made most of all these prayer potions and the super restore dose. I'm just going to go and train my strength on temple spiders again, see if we can get maybe a grubby key or something, and just finish off 60. I don't know if I'll be able to finish off 60 with these supplies, probably not, especially as I don't have a superset this time, but I'm just going to be using them up anyway, because otherwise I'll just end up dropping them and it's a complete waste. So we might as well just use up our prayer potions here. Alright, I think that is going to do it for the spiders. I'm going to get wrecked now because I don't have any prayer left. So we're going to head out of here, and I'm just going to go and store the stuff back in the house real quick. We did get a Ranarr from this, but other than that, no Ranarr seeds or anything, which is disappointing because that would have been really nice. I really should have planted the 2 Ranarr seeds before planting the Irrits, but you know what I'm like. We also got a clue scroll, which I believe is in Lumbridge, and I can't do it. I'll have a quick look, but I'm pretty sure I can't do this one. Yeah, after doing a quick double check, this is the Lumbridge Windmill, so we can't do that one either. So we're going to be dropping that. We got a Rune Med from spiders, actually. I'm just going to quickly alch that. And I've stored the stuff back in the house. And I need to really go charge my prayer back up, actually. I completely forgot to do that before leaving the Full Face dungeon. So I think I'm actually just going to head back to where I started. We're going to go back over to the Undead Druids, and we're pretty much just going to finish off the stream over there. I can charge my prayer up while I go past, and I'll probably just be killing Druids for a while. Trying to get myself some nature runes, because like I said, the shamans are going to have a lot of alkaballs, and I'm going to want nature runes by the end of it. And now that I've realised that I can just death pile, there's a lot of things that I can do with the extra inventory space. So as you can see, we've actually used up the 2 Ranarr seeds that I had, and we now growing Irrits again. I'm going to store these in here because what I basically want to do for the rest of this episode, and pretty much leading up to the next episode, is head over to the Undead Druids and try and get as many nature runes as I can before we head over to Shamans. I've said this before, this is basically just because there's a load of alks and I don't want to have to keep coming back here. I will have to come and kill some temple spiders though to get the super anti-poison. As you can see, I got one here from when I was meeting them earlier. But if I manage to get some grubby keys from the Undead Druids, what I'm going to be doing is training melee on the spiders as I do before, and we can get some super anti-poisons for doing that. So I've been here for a little while now. We've collected 149 nature runes, and we have 2,700 or 2,800 arrows left, and I'm not sure if I want to stay here until I use all of these up, because when I do shamans I'm going to be using rune arrows, so these are going to go, but I'm not sure whether I want to keep them, but use them all up now, or if I just want to leave here before then. I've still got to train melee, which I will be doing probably in the next episode, but I might stay here for the entire duration of these arrows. That is assuming if I don't keep dying, because I keep landing my prayer drop and keep nearly dying. It's something I'm really good at doing here. Also, I took my runed full helm off so I'd get more range bonus. Normally I just wear my earmuffs, but I got rid of them a while ago. Still need to farm all these 11 Irrit seeds as well, so yeah, maybe I just stick here and use up all of these arrows. Well hey, guess who died again? That's right, me. I let my prayer drop once again, and I died to the Druids. I don't actually know how many times I've died to these guys, but trust me, it is a lot. I guess it's because I've got Eagle Eye on as well as Protect from Magic, so my prayer goes down very quickly, and I'm trying to play on 2 accounts at once. So it tends to happen quite a lot that I just end up not paying attention and dropping dead to these guys. It's quite irritating, but I don't have any chins anymore, so it's not like I'm actually risking anything. I don't actually lose anything when I die in terms of it absolutely disappearing kind of thing. I can just pick it all back up. The only annoying thing about doing this is that, as you can see, my invent is an absolute mess. Did I actually grab everything? Oh, I must have grabbed everything. Either way, my inventory is a complete mess, as you can see. Every time I die, this is what my inventory ends up looking like, and that is why I don't organise it most of the time. Just going to alch this battle staff here, because I didn't even realise I didn't alch that before. And we're going to go back to killing druids and probably dying many more times. And that is going to just about wrap up all the arrows that we have. We have killed a lot of undead druids, and surprisingly enough, haven't actually had a single grubby key, but we do have 222 nature runes, and that was the main reason why I wanted to be killing them. We've also collected quite a few Ranarrs, and we did get ourselves another Ranarr seed, which is going to be even more Ranarrs to add to the stack for when we go and do Shaman. So I'm going to be cleaning these up. I picked up the Irrits as well, because I know that I'm farming them. so I feel like I might as well just collect them when they get dropped. Wasn't collecting the other herbs though, because it's just going to be so inconvenient just to be trying to collect every single herb that I get. We've still got a grown Irrit over here, which I'm going to need to harvest in a short moment, and I really need to sort out my inventory because I apparently picked up a Harrowlander. I died quite a few more times after the last clip. Yeah, I'm very good at dying there. Just going to get used to that by now. I really need to rearrange this inventory though, so I'm going to sort this out and I will be right back. Okay, we're all tidied up now. We can go ahead and farm up these Irrits that we've got here. We'll be able to plant the Ranar seed, which is going to give us an extra inventory space. And like I said, this will give me more Ranars to go towards this stack. I know I've mentioned this many times, but the fact that this patch cannot die has been absolutely amazing for me. Now, I could also go and use the farming patch in the guild, I think? No, I can't actually. I believe that's at 65. So I'd have to get 65 farming for that, which I do intend on doing at some point, because I want to unlock Hespori, so I have a death storage, like actual storage on this account, because at the moment all I can do is death pile, which isn't too convenient if I want to do it for long periods of time. Even though death piling does mean I can die again and not have to worry about it, death storage would be really convenient when I'm doing something that requires a lot of invent space but isn't very dangerous. I think the next thing I want to do is actually equip the scimitar and this book just for space, and we're going to go and train some melee because we do need to finish off 60 strength. I might do some attack levels as well, I'm not completely sure about that, but I'm going to be training this at sand crabs because I didn't manage to get any grubby keys and therefore didn't get any supersets, and I don't have any prayer potions unless I use the Ranars, which obviously I don't want to do. So we're actually going to be heading over to the dungeon over here. I went there before, I don't know if I showed it on video, but we have a nice few spots here where we can kill sand crabs where we don't really get crashed as opposed to the other area. But I'm going to head over there and I'm going to be doing that until the next episode. So I'm actually going to finish off this episode here, guys. As always, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons, and I'll see you again next week.